allora, ciao ragazzi, ben ritrovati a tutti. Nuova live reaction di giornata. Ovviamente la prima uscita stagionale dei nostri ragazzi di mister Simone Inzaghi, che sono appena entrati in campo. Ovviamente purtroppo mi dovete scusare per questa live ritardo, perché purtroppo, come già ho detto nelle altre live, il PC purtroppo mi sta dando un po' di problemi. Ringrazio chi si è iscritto oggi. Oggi abbiamo ricevuto 2 iscrizioni. Grazie per chi è in live. Mi raccomando, come già c'è il messaggio tra i commenti, mi raccomando di iscriversi sempre al canale. Cliccate la campanellina per non perdere quando sarà futuri i miei video, le mie live, per rimanere sempre aggiornati su tutte le notizie calciomercato dell'Inter, tutto il calcio quello generale. Mi raccomando, lasciate tantissimi like. E adesso saluto Luca Mastro Giacomo, ciao fratellone, saluto Massimo, il mio collaboratore del canale, e salutiamo ovviamente come al solito lo StreamYard. Allora ragazzi, mi raccomando, condividete anche la live, spammate più non posso. Ciao Massimo, buonasera. Faccio veloce a trovare la partita perché purtroppo sul canale dell'Inter YouTube hanno bloccato. Speriamo che non ci sia il copyright. La devo prendere al canale di un amico mio, purtroppo, la partita. Allora, un attimino solo che prendo la partita. Vediamo se la sta facendo vedere l'amico mio. Allora.
Coming back to Di Marco, is back from a year and a half loan spell at Hellas Verona.
Ecco qua, allora. Ciao Giuseppe, buonasera. Grazie per essere nel mio canale. Allora ragazzi, vi faccio vedere la partita, ovviamente senza telecronaca perché altrimenti mi danno il banno. Buonasera al Nightbot, il nostro collaboratore del canale. Che cazzo è cominciato qua? La rotti coglioni, già a cominciare questo. Allora, ecco qua, condividiamo lo screen. Allora, mando buona partita a tutti. Mi do questa opportunità. Perché non me la fa vedere bene così? No, ho sbagliato io. Ah, porca miseria. Mi si fa tornare indietro. Ecco qua. Siamo riusciti. Ragazzi, mi raccomando, io vi seguo lo stesso. Lasciate tantissimi like. Sosteniamo il canale. Aiutatemi a crescere. Ecco qua. Ah, devo mettere... No, devo togliere il commento, altrimenti non si vede un cazzo. Magari che mai, ma cosa c'è morto? Allora, ragazzi, mi raccomando, a termine primo tempo, ci ritroviamo. E porca miseria. Mi sembra sbagliato. Questo è il canale di troppo. Ecco qua. Aspettate che metto un attimo. Vediamo se riusciamo.
Back to Cagliari on loan. He's very close to it. Again, we really put his name on the map. Into number 44, on-time Belgium international. This is Bottani, mentioned him earlier. That's a nice little touch from him. Silky player. Nice skills. They'll have to do better than that if they want to get beyond this Nerazzurri rear guard. Sami Handanovic, who get 15 clean sheets last season in Serie A. Finally got that elusive major honour with the Nerazzurri
Ragazzi,
shirt. Came so close
ovviamente
the
è
year
il
before, the
canale
Europa League
personale
final.
dell'Inter, formato inglese, la telecom.
There's a slip there, Canning to capitalise, Nainggolan.
Mi raccomando,
Scored down
lasciamo
nicely.
tantissimi like.
Dalbert, Pinamonti, surrounded by a sea of Lugano jerseys, draws in the players, wins the foul. I think Simone Inzaghi will be happy with that. From his striker.
Io vi seguo la
spoke
chat
to TV
con il
last
cellulare,
season, as we see the replay here, saying he grew so much, learning from the likes of Lukaku, Sanchez, and Lautaro Martinez, training with them day in, day out. Of course, when Pinamonti did get his chance, he worked his socks off and he got his reward with that goal against Sampdoria. Di Marco once again. Must be the man for the dead ball situations this evening, Federico Di Marco. Simone Inzaghi gives orders from the touchline to look dangerous from free kicks and corners. That's another good one towards D'Ambrosio, who's ghosting in at the far post. D'Ambrosio thought we might see his famous trademark Spider-Man celebration. Might have to wait a little bit longer.
Buona prospettiva di
Just getting in there
pubblico
with
allo
Michele
stadio
Facchinetti.
di Lugano.
Di Marco once again will take it. The 23-year-old.
Mi raccomando, lasciate un
Darmian
like.
again as a short option. I think he might
Condividete la
play it
raga
into the
prima o
box.
posso.
Here goes Darmian, floated in. In the end, Di Marco not opting to go towards Darmian. Floating it in. Comes to nothing as the cameras pick out Abel Braga, who mentioned his high moments earlier in his career back at Internazionale winning 2006, the Copa Libertadores, but also the Club World Cup against Frank Rijkaard's Barcelona in 2006. It still wasn't Leo Messi's Barcelona, it was still a stellar Barcelona side with the likes of Ronaldinho. The Barcelona side that won the Champions League against Arsenal, 2-1 victory in Paris. Certainly Abel Braga's finest moment as a coach. The international side also had Pato, former Milan striker. There is Ziegler. I haven't seen too much of him. He's back though in Switzerland after a 2-year stay in the USA. Playing for Dallas, and he's back home, the former Swiss international. More than 30 caps for the Swiss, who impressed at the Euros. And all the way to the quarterfinals. Incredibly, finished third in the group stages behind Italy and Wales, but then dumped out France in arguably the best games of the tournament in terms of entertainment value. But let's focus back to here. This is Bottani. Tries to check inside. Still going Bottani. Gets the shot away, but it's blocked. I think the last time.
Che è successo? Ragazzi, scusate, purtroppo è successo qualcosa sul canale di un amico mio. Faccio il tutto per trovare la nuova partita. Un attimino solo, un po' di pazienza. Sarà saltato il canale un amico mio sicuramente. Vediamo se troviamo la live. Un po' strana però. Vediamo se qualcuno la sta facendo vedere. Questa pubblicità maledetta.
Scoring to fans will remember Palacio on target and Kevin Lasagna scoring a last gasp equaliser that day.
Buonasera Football Gang.
With Sami Handanovic, as it's sent to Ranocchio.
Adesso abbiamo trovato di nuovo la live. Tranquilli.
Won that league title last season, adding to his Coppa Italia success with the black and blue of Inter 10 years prior. Di Marco stayed up and he's caught late there, and the referee I think he has a pocket yellow card in his hand. Yes, he does. Yellow brandish there. That foul on Di Marco. It was a poor one. Rash, it was late. Have no complaints there, in my opinion. Freshnik Hajrizi. Kosovan defender. There's confirmation of the booking. It really plays in Tinder's hands because it looks so threatening when it comes to dead ball situations. They have another one here. Again, plenty to aim for. Just hitting the 20-minute mark. Fans in good voice. It's getting a bit cooler as well. Now Di Marco, total concentration from him. That's a good-looking ball in, and the flag is up, though. The flag is up. Gagliardini rose highest, made the connection, but the flag was up. I think in the first 20 minutes, I suppose Di Marco, Inter's top man. His dead ball situations getting up and down the pitch. Camera's picking out Simone Inzaghi. One success as Lazio coach as well. 2 Super Cups and a Coppa Italia. A very unique club of Lazio coaches to have won both as a player and coach. Just felt the time was right, though, to freshen things up, a new challenge. He knows, of course, it is going to be a challenge and a step up from Lazio to Inter for Simone Inzaghi. There is continuity, though, with his predecessor. Opts for a 3-5-2. We expect it to be slightly different style, though, perhaps a bit more possession play from Simone Inzaghi. His predecessor preferred perhaps more that direct approach. For the players, they know the system is more or less the same. To stretch oppositions, get to use the wide men. And of course, runs from deep from the midfield players. Triano asking to Siena Goumet. He's back from a loan spell last season at Spezia, did very well. The Frenchman, just 19 years of age. Leading at full stretch. Darmian holds it up and does really well there. Darmian, excellent play, and then it's booted to ground. Referee plays on. Pinamonti holding up, but now Satriano, can he get a shot away? Still Satriano off the post. How is your luck, Martin Satriano? The 20-year-old thought it was probably in. We all did. Pounced on that ball. Baumann was beaten. And Lugano bailed out by the woodwork. After a bright start from the host, they are fading. It's Inter really have grown into this match. Now on top. It's like perhaps that cutting edge. They've come close and they're getting closer each time. Simone Inzaghi's men. Dalbert. No option but to go back to Sami Andanovic. He comes quick off his line. And Ambrosio. Gagliardini has acres of time and space here. Roberto Gagliardini, the ex-Atalanta man. Once he's made a run, Gagliardini opts to go for the safe option, and Inter will start again from the back. This is D'Ambrosio. Now Gagliardini, not the best of first touches, but recovers well, as his ankle's clipped as well, Roberto Gagliardini. Earlier this week, the Serie A fixture list was also announced for the new season. Inter will kick off at home to Genoa. And they have Hellas Verona away and Samp away. The big matches start from round 5, Fiorentina, then round 6 against Atalanta. We'll have a chance to chat all about that over the course of the night. D'Ambrosio now carrying it into space. Bottani gets back quick. This year, for the first time, the Serie A calendar is asymmetric. So the Fixtures in the second half of the season don't follow the same order as the first, so it'll be interesting, shakes things up a bit. Dalbert, Di Marco. So I mentioned some of the big hitters missing in attack this evening, but at the back, the likes of Stefan de Vrij as well. Still not back, and Bastoni. Milan Skriniar, though, did return early this week, and he's on the bench. He's travelled with the squad tonight. Milan Skriniar spoke to Inter TV as well, and if you've missed it, you can check out the YouTube channel as well. English subtitles. Speaking about the excitement of getting back to work again after the holidays and the new season, new coach, new staff, new teammates as well. Alex Kordat's joining in to bolster options in between the sticks. Looks like Sam Andanovic and Radu. There's also, of course, Hakan Çalhanoğlu making the short switch across the city. He's not available this evening. He's taking part at his brother's wedding. In fact, he's the best man, so quite rightly he's been given permission to head back to Germany, take part in the subject of the wedding. Stefano Sensi tying the knot as well today, so special day for those two. Lugano trying their luck down that right-hand side. Luvanchi manages to keep it in play. This is Nicolas Mucci. Scuffle on that far side, and the referee awards in favour of the Nerazzurri. Bro Dalbert is in the wars this evening, the Brazilian. So is Nicolas Mucci there as well. Then the Swiss press are really building this young lad up, saying he's tipped for very big things. As you can learn from one of the best around in Demba Ba as well this season. And on the subject of Lugano last year, their real problem was getting goals from the forwards. Their top scorer, Mattia Bottani, a midfielder, with 6. So they need their strike force to pitch in with more goals. They 4th last season, quarterfinals of the Cup as well, Lugano. Missed out on Europe. Their last European adventure a couple of seasons ago, they finished bottom of the group in the Europa League, and it was the year that Inter went all the way to the final, seeing out to Sevilla in, of course, heartbreaking circumstances, but certainly spurred Inter on for the season after that disappointment. Now Darmian, Gagliardini holds it up, looking for options. Satriano comes towards it, tries to draw out a defender. Darmian ran into the space as well. Still with Satriano, the young Uruguayan. He's desperate and lucky not to put his name on the score sheet, hitting the post. Darmian holds up that challenge. Gagliardini, the referee, plays the advantage. I think Inter wanted the free kick, and I can understand why. Of course, all sorts of problems this evening for Lugano when it comes to dead ball situations, thanks also to this man, Di Marco, who links up with Dalbert on that far side. Andanovic has been tested on a couple of occasions, but nothing too taxing for him. Some Udinese man, also Lazio as well. In fact, he was a teammate at one stage with Simone Inzaghi. How strange football is. Now they're reunited. Inzaghi as coach and Andanovic his captain. That was going back to the mid-noughties. Now Darmian, the man you wouldn't expect last season to score some crucial goals. The one against Verona, which edged Inter over the line towards the Scudetto, which they won with 4 rounds to spare. Di Marco now rides that challenge. That's nice from Di Marco. Chipped in. Agumet brings it down. Has the chance gone begging? Still Agumet. Onto his left foot. Floats it back in. And in the end, Baumann was backtracking and then had to tip it over the bar in to keep up the pressure. Corner kick. And Agumet recovered really well after that initial chance which he spurned, but then certainly bounced back right away. Interesting to see whether he meant to go for it or was it a cross which was just overhit. Maybe we'll ask him afterwards if we get the chance to speak to him. In it comes from the flag. Nodded away. Bottani. Nice touch from him. Lavanchi, and Bottani turns on the turbo. But Dalbert's got more speed as well, and he's fouled in the process. No, he's not. Referee says play on. Lugano counter-attack. They have options. They have space. This is Mucci. It's pulled back. In comes the shot. Handanovic parries. And then Lovric on the rebound puts it in. Lugano on the break. Have the lead here on the 30-minute mark. It's Sandy Lovric. Buried it on the rebounds. And it's certainly against the run of play, there's no doubt about that. Inter only moments earlier, coming close to breaking the ice. Mucci's initial cross was deflected. And Lovric waiting there to pounce, and he took his chance. He struck it well. Now Inter have it all to do, have to hit back. No emotion, no reaction from Abel Braga. All set for his first season in charge, taking over from Jacobacci. After the club to take over at Grenoble in France. And the home fans in good voice. The Inter supporters, the travelling support, silence for the time being, but they've been making plenty of noise up until this point, and no doubt they'll pick up again to rally the troops. Playing for Dallas, and he's back home, the former Swiss. Very unfortunate. More than 30 caps for the Swiss, who impressed all the clear-cut chances. And all the way to the quarterfinals. Heavy touch from him. Group stages behind Italy and Wales, but then dumped out France in arguably the best games of the tournament. We'll see it again. Was this a foul? Bottani. Let's focus back. He led with the shoulder for the referee. There was nothing wrong with it. He allowed play to continue. Something for the pundits afterwards to look at. Of course, for yourself at home to decide. Mentioned earlier, he's one of the danger men. Loves to take on his marker, check inside, try and face space for the shot. And they need just to go beyond that. Who spent themselves up. Really in Switzerland. That was at full stretch, couldn't bring it down. He recovers so well into his number 33. There's a twin brother as well, who's also a footballer. Made short. Ranocchia through the middle. And towards Martin Satriano. The lively players in the Inter ranks sit away. 30 minutes. D'Ambrosio. Darmian wants it. Comes to Darmian. Nangolan's free as well. Uruguay, so no doubt the Uruguay connection in Inter's history, the likes of Sousa and start again. D'Ambrosio. Space opens up for Lovric. A wonderful through ball from him at the very start of the game. Handanovic. And they're trying to unleash him again. Rasping strike, plenty. He comes off his line, the 25-year-old shot stopper who missed out against Inter last season because of a shoulder injury. Now back to his best. All night long, Sami Handanovic as Gagliardini. Oh, that's a wayward pass. Satriano goes to ground. So the referee again not interested. Calls on Satriano to get back up on his feet. Yeah, we'll have to look at the replay shortly. Cracking game, Di Marco. Wayward pass, it was an error. Full stretch. Satriano pounced on it quickly. Once again, they soak up the pressure. Now they try and hit back on the break. There's a player down, though. The player down in the Lugano box. Best known for his time with Sampdoria, but also Sassuolo as well. So he will come across and stop many times against Inter. One victory in his days at Sampdoria in the 2009-2010 season. Jose Mourinho's treble-winning Inter. Sampdoria stunning the Nerazzurri Pazzini on target. Day for Sampdoria. Sandy Lovric. There was also Reto Ziegler in the Sassuolo ranks when Sassuolo were thrashed 7-0 by Inter in the 2013-14 season. I think that many Inter fans remember as Diego Milito's last goals with the black and blue of Inter. A brace for El Principe. So Ziegler was in the Nero Verdi ranks that day. Also played in England as well, Tottenham Hotspur, Wigan. So widely travelled and certainly more than 30 caps for Switzerland. And now back home after his spell stateside. And Lugano could be in here once again. Twisting, turning, nice feet. And the flag is up on that far side. Corner kick given. trying their luck on the break. Certainly a corner kick. Handanovic barks orders. Commands his rear guard, Samir Handanovic, the Nerazzurri skipper. And it comes. And failed to deal with it. There's appeals there as Facchinetti scores an absolute cracker. There's no other way to describe it. It's painful, it hurts for Inter fans, but that is a beauty, a screamer from the Swiss player. Inter just struggled to deal with that corner kick that came in. Facchinetti with a rocket. There's very little Handanovic could do. Might have seen it late as well. Plenty of bodies in front of him. Right in the bottom corner. The sweetest of strikes. And Inter now find themselves trailing 2 goals. Inzaghi watching on. That's a disappointed figure. There's still a long way to go. Inter have to hit back quickly, though. Perfect to get a goal just before the break. Go into the interval on a high. Narrow the gap. Of course, it is Inter's first run out of the summer. There's no need to press the panic button, but still. You're Inter, you know you want to be winning and pick up momentum. Facchinetti gets his pass wrong, well dealt with by Andrea Ranocchio, picks it out in the heart of the Nerazzurri defence. D'Alba goes down the line towards Satriano. They bring under control. Need support though, Martin Satriano. Who's there? Who's helping him? Shields it so well, but he needs support. In the end, he manages to win a foul, Martin Satriano. We see again a replay come in. Full marks to Facchinetti. Doubles Lugano's lead. Gagliardini now. Officially day 10 of Inter's pre-season, which started on the 8th of July. The usual tests, pre-season test, physical test, as that comes in towards Martin Satriano. Can he keep it in play? Still Satriano. Wins his side a corner kick. Ball over the top. Proving effective once again, attacking that space. Federico Di Marco trudges across. Once more, Darmian is always there. The option if Di Marco wants to play it short. Played in by Di Marco. There's the header, and there it is. Inter get a goal back. They're right back in it. Brilliant reaction from the Nerazzurri. Goes across to congratulate Federico Di Marco. A pinpoint delivery. Another one from him. And a great run from D'Ambrosio, attacking it with real purpose. So the first man to score for Inter this season is Danilo D'Ambrosio. We spoke about his goals last season. He's such a threat in the air. And it is game on again here at the Stadio Cornaredo. Across the first half, Inter looks so good from corners, free kicks.
Satriano anticipato, fatica un po' sui pallonieri da canto uruguaiano. Chiamata giocata di Dobric e altra che palla di Lugano, Sabatini. La quarta pagata a gioco, Bottani, controllo volante splendido, cross di Bottani a centrare, a buona copertura di Marco con la diagonale, poi riparte Di Marco, ha grande voglia di farsi vedere praticamente dappertutto, qui ritarda la giocata, subisce il fallo, parte il punizione. Altra bella fine del Lugano, cambio di gioco per il controllo di Bottani, bravo però Di Marco a dare quel tipo di copertura centrale. Una stagione fantastica per Federico Di Marco con la maglia del Verona, 5 gol, 35 presenze. E adesso lui, ragazzo di casa, cresciuto nella primavera dell'Inter, finalmente può prendersi l'Inter dopo una maturazione che sembra totale. Inzaghi ne ha parlato subito alla conferenza stampa di presentazione dicendo che il motivo per il quale puntiamo adesso Marotta, detto che è presente in futuro dell'Inter, insomma può essere veramente il suo anno non particolare magari, ma comunque nelle rotazioni una squadra che dovrà giocare tante partite e può puntare su un giocatore ormai completo e reduce da una grande stagione. Ziegler tenta il pressing dei suoi Simone Inzaghi, ma Lugano c'è ancora Pagliari, il pallone profondo, travolto ancora Di Marco che da sinistra era passato a destra a fare un'altra diagonale vincente, subisce fallo e risolve un altro problema all'Inter. 15 secondi alla fine del primo tempo, vedremo se l'arbitro Luca Piccolo darà recupero se si andrà in discreto e soprattutto poi la verità che come tornerà in campo l'Inter nella ripresa con questa formazione, con dei campi perché abbiamo detto a parte di linea sono praticamente tutti i ragazzi della primavera. Serrato, c'è Portas, la Skriniar, ma giocatori di movimento, tutti ragazzi molto giovani. Palla sulla sponda di petto, ha preso un calcio, questa
Mi piace, però... No,
l'arbitro del match Darmian ha qualcosa da ridire con Airiti che ha detto non ha un mood amichevole in questa partita, continua a calciare senza sosta. Guarderemo il calcio di punizione e poi probabilmente finirà il primo tempo. Va Di Marco, morbido, stavolta lungo per tutti e allora piccolo fischia alla fine del primo tempo. L'Inter torna negli spogliatoi all'esordio stagionale sotto nel punteggio 2-1 contro il Lugano.
2-1.
Esatto. 2-0 la squadra di Simone Inzaghi, esce abbastanza arrabbiato Nainggolan che ce l'ha, non so se con l'arbitro o con qualcuno degli avversari, lo porta via. Custodio ce l'aveva con l'arbitro Nainggolan e con l'arbitro ce l'ha anche D'Albert. Comunque l'Inter lascia il campo sotto 2-1 insieme chiaramente. Prendiamo una piccola pausa insieme e poi torniamo qui allo scenario per il secondo tempo di
Scopri 4 nuovi canali Sky pensati per te. Sky Documentaries, Sky Nature, Sky 7 e Sky Amplification. Il canale delle tue serie Prime. Sui canali Sky, 100 nuove stagioni in anno. Sky Investigation, dal 1 luglio il nuovo canale incluso nel tuo abbonamento. Guardalo ora al 114. È un rischio tantissimo. Sky, una nuova serie di nuovi canali. Sky Investigation, Sky 7. Pagare a prezzo. Avere un buon amico a un certo valore. Impeccabile serie, l'altra stagione inizia adesso con nuovi canali Sky e tanti nuovi siti. Anche a un domanda. Ad Amazon non solo pensiamo in grande, ma già in grande. L'anno scorso abbiamo investito 2,8 miliardi di euro per aiutare i venditori in tutta Europa ad avere successo. Le aziende italiane hanno venduto oltre 80 milioni di euro. Finora le abbiamo aiutate a creare 50.000 posti di lavoro in Italia. Proprio così.
Quest'estate compra la piena Superbonus, oppure aiuta Banca Alimentare a distribuire il cibo a chi fa beneficio. Dona ora su bancoalimentare.it, perché la fame non mangia.
Da Euronis c'è Superfest, un'estate a costo zero, LCD TV 48 pollici, 20 rate da 59,95 al mese, Smart TV LG HD 55 pollici, 20 rate da 24,95 al mese, Italia Gennaio, oggi colazione con punti, un fortuna, solo i crocchetti Kinder sono fatti con pelusi yogurt alla greca, una ricetta unica, decisamente senza costosa, non invece crocchetti,
Sono blocchettini.
crocchetti Kinder, decisamente crocchetti.
Quest'estate compra la piena Superbonus, oppure aiuta Banca Alimentare a distribuire il cibo a chi fa beneficio. Lo sapevi che d'estate, quando le città si svuotano e le mense delle scuole chiudono, molti bambini non hanno accesso al passo di cliente? Dona ora su bancoalimentare.it, perché la fame non mangia.
Segnato da Zappanucci.
Arriva il capitano che prende le medaglie per tutti quelli che hanno sofferto, per quelli schermini che sembrano senza speranza, per le persone care che non ce l'hanno fatta e che non sapevano che sono invecchiati a voi. Perché non hanno conosciuto che sono invecchiati che sono scrivati abbiamo visto come si è abbandonato, per quale male ci chiama, per i giorni, per i giorni che sono e per il coraggio di riflettersi, di lottare, di tornare a sorridere, per il coraggio di stare insieme, di andare sul balcone e recitare la parola adesso. Siamo
Lo sai solo sparare alle spalle. No. Allora, ti decidi? Prova di qualcun altro che t'ammazzi. Sei proprio sicuro.
Grazie ragazzi, ve lo siete meritati, davvero. A luglio cerca nuove strade. Vedrai l'arte con occhi diversi.
È il primo paesaggio aereo della pittura italiana e della pittura mondiale.
Se trovi la fresca bellezza del mondo, dovrà essere rivelata attraverso me. Sono elementi visionati, sono capaci di rivoluzionare la vita. Sei pronto a vedere come si riesce? Scoprilo a luglio, su Sky Art e Autonomia.
È un po' complicata no, alle volte lo chiamano
Volte ti ho detto
Tu
che
hai
pistola
detto
non
il
si portano
caso,
così.
matrimonio alla frutta. Scusa, come si scherza? Che
Io non ho
diverso.
bisogno di nessuno. Se anche ne avessi chiesto di
Il più antico, il più sfidato,
Ti ho detto che non ho bisogno di nessuno. Specialmente di uno come te.
l'unico sui campi britannici. Il paese che segna una carriera per entrare nella storia.
Non so, ci vuole
Per
coraggio.
Sky Sport lo scoprirai al Royal